Laiju IP Nair joined ASAP as a consultant with an extensive body of work of 25 years in the electric power industry, with a specialization in the field of electricity, power system protection relays, substation automation and smart grid projects, to name a few, for the Government of India and Kerala, apart from working in the Middle East. He was also a part-time consultant to the Aluminium Industries Limited, Relays Division, Trivandrum, for the leading R&D engineers in developing latest technology, numerical IEDs and smart grid products for the Indian market. So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Laiju IP Nair for the talk.
Good morning to all, and thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to talk about ASAP through BIMLabs. And definitely, I could see now this is the third or fourth organization in Kerala state which is giving importance to skilling. So I think you can understand now how much Kerala people are looking forward to the skilling details or skilling area. So I don't know whether I would be the right person here to talk to you, basically because I am having a power industry background, around 27 years of experience in the industry. And now I am taking up the charge of ASAP 1 year back. So when we talk about why I am very much interested to stand here is because I am from a digital background. So construction and digital, they are getting now closer to each other. So when we talk about construction, normally people will have the mentality is it is a worker's job. So now if you see the scenario, the civil foundation, starting from the foundation or the piling or the survey, we are talking and we are moving forward to digital world. So this is one of the reason which you can see. When I was studying as an engineering subject, where people are talking about computer science, right? Everybody is going to electronics and communication, all sort of fields. That time civil was a little bit down. So now if you see this era, civil is becoming high. So if you see the college days, college admissions now, after computer science, now civil is booming up. So you can see that there is a vast change is going to happen digitally for civil world, or civil engineering world. So when you talk about ASAP, we call it as, it is not as soon as possible, basically it is like additional skill acquisition program, which is also like ICT we had, CASE we had, similar an organization. It's a Section 8 company under Higher Education Department of Kerala. So as the word says, Higher Education Department, we are looking for higher end courses. It's not like a normal lower profile courses. We will give focus on, we are doing that, but we will give focus on higher end courses. And as Deshpande sir was rightly saying here, we are the only one agency in Kerala who is accredited by NCVT. So we can assess you, we can certify you. So those who are interested to take up the courses to the NSQF level, we are here to help you. So this is the background of ASAP. Now I will take some presentations here to talk about a little bit about ASAP as well as the new technology which are going to come in civil engineering world. So we are the Section 8 company and we are focusing two sort of communities. One is students and other is working professionals. Both skilling, upskilling and reskilling we are doing for all the categories. So partner institutions. See, when we talk about courses, I think my colleagues have already told about this. When we talk about higher end courses or the skilling courses, most of the people in Kerala, which we are relying on the training partners. So because the technology is changing so much nowadays. So we require industry approach to the courses. So how do you skill the people? It is with my experience I am saying, the industry, but ASAP is doing now, what industry needs, we will curate that courses only. We don't go for the backside. Means curate a course and then sell it. Or then skill it with that. We will talk to the industries, and from the industries we will find out the job profile. Maybe in civil engineering, maybe in finance, or maybe in IT, any sectors. we take the feedback of the industry or job roles from the industry, and then we curate the course. And this is very easy. One thing is there, when we do like this, the companies which they are requiring the job roles, people will be skilled for that. Fortunately or unfortunately, we have placement portal in ASAP. When we take so many students in that, and we will do some skilling courses, finally when they go to the interviews, to the industries, they will be out. Because they are skilled actually. They are skilled in some subjects or some knowledge part, but industry doesn't require. So what we do in ASAP, we'll do in the other way. So the skilling to the right way, or to the right industry, the right people, we will generate and give to the world. So that is one of the skill point in ASAP. So we have partner institutions, and for civil engineering also we have 7 or 8 courses we have, starting from BIM software also. And we have partner institutions, they are helping us to curate the industry courses. For example, L&D, we are working with L&D to curate civil engineering courses. In one more thing which we require in Kerala now, when we go to training partners to develop a course or working with the industry courses, the course fee or the money, the commercial part will be huge. So what we are trying to do now, we are developing skill development executives. So we have around, that means it's our own faculties, our own trainers, which we will be training with technical committees, with technical experts from industry, and we will make our own faculties, maybe part-time or full-time, and we will make a pool of trainers who can take up the training. So we are running AEML course, which you can see, Artificial Intelligence course with our own faculties. So we are also thinking like that. Not only from the industry, we are developing internal trainers also. That we call it as skill development executives, and these executives will be placed mostly in skill development centers. So we have around 126. This can be colleges, engineering colleges, this can be polytechnics, this can be ITS, this can be arts science and colleges. All these skill development centers, what we will do is we will bring industry guys, and then they will speak to the students. So the students will get, during the study itself, they will get some idea about industry or industrial exposure. Then we have our own trainers, like as I said, 2,744. And we have another concept, like since I am from an industry, I don't believe in papers or the courses. Let the students see that and feel it. So the concept we are coming with community skill parks. So we have 16 community skill parks, which is a big building, where we will bring so many industry people with labs. They can do the projects and they can learn it. So we'll call it OJT training. On-the-job training also we will try to give. So that's something unique, sort of giving skilling courses from ASAP side. So this is a story which we have. We started in 2012 as a project organization, and from now we are ending into a Section 8 company with Higher Education Department of Kerala. I think I'll just read it. And the only agency in Kerala with dual recognitions of NCVT. So we just received 2 months back. So we have some achievements. You can see Niti Aayog for skilling 2017, 2020 we got ADP. Then we got indiaskills report. We are the number 3 for Kerala state. We achieved through ASAP. And then we have NCVT accreditation, dual accreditation. So we can award, we can access your courses. Suppose BIMLAB or so many people are running the courses, maybe without any certifications. So when we do the NSQF courses, we can align it with that, new courses, and we are developing new courses and getting aligned with NSQF. That process has already been started. For this, we have a curriculation division in ASAP. So what we do for skilling? So we have a bouquet of courses. Now what we do here, if you are skilling the guys, the students or the working professional, or reskilling them, we have to give add-on courses. We don't give just a course in that, we will add in that English language. Because most of the people nowadays, they are going out of India for jobs. In Kerala, the issue here now, if you don't find people for, even I don't know whether I am right, for civil engineering jobs.
Normally we feel that it is a lower-end job and it has to be done by somebody else. But that is not the case. Situation is changing. We are even now with the robotics and CNC machines. So you can see who is doing that. In my childhood I saw in the roadside, survey people are standing with something, right? Now we cannot see that. Now we are doing with drone. So we have drone technology courses. So with the drone we can do surveys. So that much expansion has happened. So things are totally changing digitally. So we have bouquet of courses. In that bouquet we will add on with even aptitude test or aptitude courses, plus digital courses, some digital marketing courses, along with even the civil engineering courses. We can add certain add-ons. And we are also planning to engineering colleges and ITAs and polytechnics. We are asking them to do some add-on courses in their curriculum itself, in their syllabus itself, so that they will get the feeling of industries. And the teachers, the faculty should be from industry. Because I can see the huge gap with the faculties and the industry. Even I am going for so many lectures, classes, and I am basically in a triple background. So I am even teaching ASEB guys. So they can also feel it, from the industry side, what exactly is the industry says. So that is a very, very, different aspect which I am saying here. Maybe it's new thing to you, maybe, I don't know. Okay. So this is all our mind setups. That is why you see so many migrants are in Kerala to do all the jobs, right? We don't do it. Because we feel it is something not technologically oriented. But now, civil also, it's a technologically oriented job. So developing trainers pool, we do it to accelerate the courses. And then assessment and awarding services, we do assess the programs. And we have just like we don't run the courses, we have a monitoring and quality department division, so that all qualities will be monitored. And here, when we are representing from Government of Kerala, little bit difficult to see the public, because the feedback can come in different way. So we will be very careful in doing it through assessment of each student, taking their feedbacks. So it is not like, if you see, because in Kerala, we are also coming out with so many skill loans, right? Then EMI schemes and all, because the course fees are also high, because the training partners, industries are involved. So when we do with skilling loans, when you give, some of the students are not interested because they are getting free classes. So to make them aware, we do what we do in between. We'll have some aptitude tests, aptitude courses, something we will make in between. Because we have some scholarship thanks to KKU. So we are running for scholarship, but most of the guys, they will join and they will drop out. So in order to keep them alive, so we are having some industry projects along with even language courses. So sort of assessment we have. Then geographically distributed skill development intervention with industrial touch. So we have skill parks in each district. We have skill parks. In there, we will arrange courses for the local people, not only for the students as well as for the whole range of people, up to even 50th age. Even last week, one person of 49 age, he has asked for an BFSI course, finance. So people are now coming out thinking for skilling. Even after retirement, people are thinking now to do the skilling projects. So we have created courses for electric vehicles, artificial intelligence, 5G technology. This is a new course which are going to deploy. And drone, IoT, Industry 4. These are the terms which we are in the digital technology world. So we can club these particular courses like IoT and drone with the civil. People may not be knowing this, because I can club this particular technology in civil engineering. Like unmanned surveys, right? Then BIM, it's a software, it's an all software based. Fortunately, I could get 5 years, 5-year period to work in an institution called IASER. I was the head of MEP. So I know how BIM is used, how AutoCAD is used, how MicroStation can be used, how MS project is being done, how a project manager behaves. I face myself. So we made a very big building in Vidura. It is in Trivandrum, IASER. So at that time, it was in 2010, it's 10 to 12 years back. There were no BIM and so more applications. So what we were doing with AutoCAD, simple AutoCAD, right? Now we have BIM, we have REVIT, right? We have Primera. So many softwares are available, just sitting there and do it. And it is very good for women candidates. Earlier, civil means guys. Now everything is changed, right? So all people are coming for civil engineering jobs with a digital technology touch. So we have 133 courses curated for different sectors, and one is civil engineering sector. 16 industry sectors means we will call it as clusters. So one cluster is civil, other cluster is IT, and other cluster is finance, then law. So like that 16 clusters we have skilled courses, and most of them are working with a good certification with IIT, IITs, IIMs, and the NCVT courses we are doing. So we have a bouquet of courses which can be used for skilling in all the sense. So we have skill development executives, as I told. These people are taken with a huge impact with the industrial backgrounds. So 16 community skill parks. Why I am emphasizing this one is you can feel and study here. It is not like classroom. So in center of, we call it as, in skill parks, we will make COE, Center of Excellence. So we have currently running Center of Excellence in electric vehicles, augmented reality and virtual reality labs with green studios and automation. So these people, they can come and do the work during the training. It is not like, we are trying to give industrial touch. Okay, so that's why in the beginning I told you, when you curate a course, you don't curate from the scratch. You talk to an industry. If they want a person, curate that, right? So this is the way which we have to work. So in that case, if an industry wants to place so many skilled people from Kerala, they will look for practicalities. For implementing the practicality, thanks to the government, because we are working with fund from the government, Higher Education Department, and also KKM sort of agencies. So with that, we are putting 2 crores, 3 crores like Center of Excellence in Kerala. So if you come to our community skill park in Kalamassery, you can see AR/VR lab. You can play in that, play and do it. So these sort of practical. So in that we are giving around 7 courses for the guys, students as well as the working people. They can design the game, right? So people are interested. Now we are planning next month onwards, we will give 30 rupees, we will take like a planetarium we have. We will take students to there. Just let them go through the AR/VR and fly, So that sort of things which we are doing now. So this is the way which we are going to touch, the young generation. Otherwise, they don't sit hours. Because our NSQF level courses are 40 hours, 120 hours, 100 hours, 400 hours, level 1, level 2, level 8, all these levels. Nobody is going to sit and do it. So what we do is we will club so many add-on courses, even with civil design courses, to make the people live, and also to make the people for the industrial application, not for just curating and send them out. And in addition to this, what we do through COE, after doing the training programs with us, we do give placements to outside, even maybe in Kerala, maybe outside Kerala, and maybe outside India. So we'll have a tie-up with so many people even outside. Recently we had a tie-up with the L&D. So L&D is curating courses for us, industry courses, and they are absorbing people from outside. So like that, GMR, we are going to a civil structure GMR company, so we are having an involvement. And of course, BIMLAB was also there. We will maybe associate more on this. I could not, one time only we could meet actually. There was no time. So we will also take up with BIMLabs. And we can take up so many NSQF courses if you're interested. So this is the COE concept. So we don't give a simple training classes. We just give the reality, touch for the skilling the students. In addition to this, I would like to tell you something. Here we are giving training for working professionals also. We call it as re-skilling courses for all industries department, from electricity board, from so many colleges, faculties, so faculty development programs, all we are clubbing. So again I am saying we are representing higher education department, so we are doing something little bit in the different way. So we have a training calendar in the website. You can see, you can select the courses, and with placement also available. So most of the students, what we do, we will give placement after the training courses. We don't give just like classes and go. So one more concept which we brought into the market is IOC, Industry on Campus. So what we do this concept, we can do it for civil also. We are planning with a civil lab, like a construction lab with one of the company in India and outside also, to make a lab, like electrical lab, like mechanical lab, like a civil lab. So like that also we are planning, because they will do hands-on and do it and get the skilling. So this is one concept called industry on campus. What we will do, this is normally done in polytechnics and ITIs, engineering colleges little bit. So there we will make one industry there, industry equipment there, or lab or machineries like fab labs, sort of things we will put there, and the guys will get a training there, and after that they can earn money, because they can fix the mold and they can sell it. So commercial, from the training to the commercial part. So these guys are interested. So we can see Nattingal Polytechnic we made some on IOC, Perumbavoor Polytechnic we made on IOC. So there we are making, some places we are making LED bulbs, some places we are making, we are allowing them to make PCBs, printed circuit boards. Similarly, we can make some, gypsum boards and something like that for the civil part. So we are doing something like, around 41 colleges and polytechnics we selected, and we put already established IOC with the government fund. So the idea here is, we are not believing just giving a skill to us. I am repeatedly saying, we are believing that we will expose the guys to a commercial world, so that in Saturdays and Sundays they can come, they can make money. So we call it as in our state government policy, it has already, maybe you have heard of it, earn while you learn. So this is the process which we are doing to industry on campus. So we will put the machine with our money, with the funding, and then they will work, they will study, and they will work, and they will earn money. So women, we are not far behind. We are skilling women at Sar was telling Kudumbashree and all. We are doing that also. She skills 2019. We given skilling for so many women, and they are sitting in the houses. The dropouts available, and the fisheries women, we selected some people, and we are trying to them self-employed. The digital marketing training we are giving to fisherwomen. So many things also we are coming up with. So then we have a portal which is available, which you can also, recommend people to apply. So the portal is there. So those who wants that, you can directly enter. So these are some testimonials. People are, after the training, they got placements. Around 3,500 people students already got placements. And then we are in tie-up with recruiters. These are all our recruiters. So if that is I'm telling, most of the training partners are these type of people. So they will curate the courses. So they will give the job role. Then we curate, or they curate again. So recently we are doing one course called Rust language, RUST. It's an IT. So the funny thing is, this is an infotainment. You can, I think we are buying cars, right? In that they have a display, right? Infotainment. That software is being written in Rust language. So BMW company in Germany, they have a massive orders for this software, and they give it to Axia Technologies, a company in Trichy. So we got catch hold of them, and then we are now giving the training programs to the students, and they will get placement in Axia Technologies working for BMW. There are so many participants coming and taking courses and getting placed. Then we have certificates in interior design with KSID. We are doing training programs. Because this much, you can see we have around 133 courses. Because we started in 2012. From that time itself, we are in the market. Then, Pile Foundation. So this is L&D. then geospatial GIS. So this is also a developing area which we are working with IAST. You may be knowing this ISRO. So we are developing GIS course. Even we are taking this to NSQF level. Different GIS courses. So for the surveys, right? Land surveys, all this application. Then we have a site supervisor. This has been done with the IIT Palakkad, the certification done in IIT Palakkad, Civil Engineering Department. And we are supplying the people to Middle East with a tie-up with the Middle East company. Because majority of us will go to Middle East, right? After the study, most of them are waiting. And nowadays, which we are facing the problem, the students are more going towards Canada and Australia like places, okay, than Middle East. But civil structures are more, because I was in Dubai for 5-6 years and I was in UK also, but so I can see both the places the difference. When I go to UK, there will be huge software people. When I come back to Gulf, it is full of civil people. And in Qatar, so much booming going on now. Everywhere. Even when I was there, we have constructed around 60 or 50 substations. It is like a Trivandrum. Qatar is totally Trivandrum only, if you see the square feet. So, so much constructions are coming up. So these are the two geographical areas where you can have this type of, job roles. Then we have concrete technology. Then now we are planning to come with more new digital courses for that. Is why when I saw this topic today, I was very much impressive, because now we are coming out with digital oriented training courses in civil engineering. So we are trying to take out, like older scenarios. For example, I will tell you, most of the automobile industries, olden days, what you will see the mechanic is screwing all these things, right, and doing work. But now if you see, everything is robotic, correct? Even making electrical items also with robotics. So when a stage will come, maybe 5 years, 10 years, there you no civil masons. Everything will be robotic. So we are waiting for that era. So that is why I'm telling this digital world. You are clubbing the courses digitally is the best option to skill the people for the coming days. Because you can see everybody is now digitalized. Everyone is digitalized. Everything is digitalized. Nobody is going for handheld works, only in Kerala or some places. But that is also going to change, because machinery is going to take up the whole role. But we can see now, even in automation side, when you see I'm from basically automation side. If you see the automation, everything is done by machineries. Even I can see in ISR also, even 10 years back, we did a building management system. So everything is done through softwares. So even 10 years back. So the things are moving digitally. So this particular field is booming every day. So what I would also request you to come out with courses which can club artificial intelligence, drone technology to civil engineering. So which we are also started curating the courses, and we are discussing with companies like GE, like Hitachi Energy, then GMR, like companies to club sort of that sort of courses, and to create that sort of employabilities. Like there is no draftsman concept. Now, earlier we had draftsman for civil drawings, but nowadays everything is on engineering side, because everything is through softwares. So we have so many softwares, as I said. So the digital era is going to come in civil engineering, and there is a massive change which is going to happen in the world. Thank you so much.